Hello and good evening, guys. Today it is Saturday, January 10th, 2026, and this is going to be the third and final concluding video in what did not intend to be a mini-series, but has basically become a little mini-series where I have been talking about Canada at the 2026 World Junior Hockey Championship. Now, also, in the first video, I did talk about Canada at the Spengler Cup. I do think I talked about them in the last video as well. I'm pretty sure I did. For the third and final time, I'm disappointed that Canada didn't even get past the quarterfinal portion of the Spengler Cup. Canada has not won a Spengler Cup since COVID, so it would be nice if Canada could end that drought. Hopefully as soon as possible. So for this video today, it's going to be my third and final part discussing the 2026 World Juniors. So Canada finally got past the quarterfinal round. Yay. I'm very happy about that. However, for the third year in a row, they were eliminated by Czechia. And once again, the Czechs have had Canada's number at this tournament. And honestly, after the Americans were eliminated by Finland in the quarterfinals, I thought Canada had the best chance since they won their last gold medal to, well, win another gold. But they played the Czechs. Canada just took some stupid penalties, in my opinion, and the Czechs, once again, at the end of the game, they take the lead and they were able to defeat us. I mean, I'll give the Canadians credit. We finally got a win against the Czechs. We beat them in the round robin, but even though you need to win in the round robin to move past the round robin, at the end of the day, if you can't win in the quarters and the semis and the gold medal game, you're not going to win gold. It's really just that simple. So as a Canadian, I am very disappointed that Canada couldn't win. But as I said in, I think, the first part of the series, at this point, I would just be grateful if Canada could win a medal. And, well, thankfully, they did. They played very good against Finland. And besides the hiccups against their game against Latvia, and of course the semi-final game where they lost to the Czech Republic, Canada was a lot better this year. And the fact that Canada was able to get a bronze medal this year, I am satisfied. And after 2 years of winning jack all, it was nice to see Canada win something. I'll take something over nothing. I mean, do I obviously want them to win gold? Absolutely. But after 2 years of winning nothing, as I said in the past 2 videos that I've made here, I've just been so grateful. I would just be so grateful if Canada could just win a bronze. And kudos to our team. They won bronze. They defeated Finland. And, you know, I think some people are going to laugh at me for saying this, but oh well. In my opinion, it's better to win a bronze than to lose and get a silver medal. Because at least with a bronze medal, you got it because you won, rather than getting a silver medal as a consolation prize because you lost the gold medal game. So there's that side of it too. I mean, if I had to pick one, I would rather Canada win a bronze than lose a gold. But as I say that, though, silver's better than bronze. So it's like, well, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's just how I look at it. I mean, at least with a bronze medal, you actually won your game, where, yeah, silver's better than bronze. But the problem with silver, at least when you're playing team sports or a competition, is that to get a silver medal, you have to lose a gold medal game. It's not like coming second place in figure skating with the second highest score. Like, if you get a silver medal in a team sport, or even a single person sport, like, I don't know, tennis or whatever, for that, to get like a single person win a silver medal in a single, like a one person sport like tennis, or getting a silver medal in hockey or basketball or football or whatever, you had to lose a gold medal game or a gold medal match. So, yeah. So, I mean, Canada, I wish that they would have beat the Czechs, of course, but you know what? The fact that they were able to at least finally get a medal again after 2 straight years of losing in the quarters, I'll take it. I am really, really grateful that we at least got to see Canada win something. So, I'll take it over nothing. And, yeah, I mean, and the other thing is, now let's get on to the gold medal game. Czechia versus Sweden. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit pissed off with the Czechs. And it's not even because they beat Canada. I mean, because Canada won the bronze medal, the gold medal game, I was a lot more indifferent to it. Because at least Canada won something. Like, if Canada had lost the bronze medal game, you know, I'd be more inclined to want to root for the Swedes, just so that the team that beat us would also get to taste defeat a little bit. Especially when the Czech Republic, and kudos to the Czechs, by the way, have defeated us for 3 straight years in a row. I mean, yes, if Canada lost that bronze medal game, I definitely would have been a lot saltier about it. Not gonna lie. I mean that in a good way, like, you know, trying to be a bit of a good sport about it. But yeah, so with the gold medal game, I mean, I was actually rooting for the Czechs. I wanted them to win. I believe the last time they won a gold medal was 25 years ago in 2001. And the only time they've ever won gold at the World Juniors, I believe, was 2 straight years in 2000 and 2001. So that country has been long overdue for glory. And on top of that, the Czechs have been such a good team the past few years. They've eliminated Canada for 3 straight years. I honestly, my mindset was that, you know what, they really deserve gold. And even if Canada didn't win bronze, honestly, I would have been extremely happy for them if they did win gold. Because that country's gone for so long without a gold medal in hockey, and they've really been icing some extraordinary teams in recent years. They've had some really great players, some really good teams, and when I saw them lose gold this year, or back on Monday as I'm filming this, I mean, it was really disappointing. I was really rooting for them. And it's the part that kind of pissed me off with the Czechs is that they've beaten us for 3 years in a row, and they finally get to a gold medal game. Oh, did they get to the gold medal game last year? I think it was the U.S. and Finland last year, or the year prior. I can't remember, but you know, the Czechs finally get to a gold medal game. They've had our number. As they've defeated Canada and had our number for three. Sorry, brain fart there. They've been able to defeat Canada and eliminate Canada for 3 straight years. I was thinking, hey, if you can defeat Canada for 3 straight years in a row, you deserve a gold medal, man. They really do. And they got to play Sweden in the gold medal game instead of Canada, and they only put up a fight for the final 3 minutes of the game. Sweden controlled the tempo of the game up until the final 3 minutes of the third period, where the Czechs almost came back, but then the Swedes were able to get a gold medal clinching empty net goal. And I was watching, I'm like thinking to myself, oh shoot, are the Swedes going to choke again? Are they going to get to the last minute and choke? Well, thankfully they didn't. And I say that because, you know what, I was thankfully for the Swedes. And as I say that I was rooting for the Czechs, I was also very happy for the Swedes. And that was one silver lining about the gold medal game. Obviously, I wanted Canada there, but since they weren't there, it was I went into the gold medal game feeling good about it, knowing that, hey, whichever country wins is a country that has been starving for gold medal glory for a very, very long time. The last time Sweden won was 14 years ago, and I believe Sweden has only won the gold medal 2 or 3 times in their country's history at the World Juniors. So, and I think it's only been twice, actually. So, I was very happy for the Swedes to see them win. And, you know, as much as they have lost many times over the years to my country's benefit, Canada, I was very, very happy for Sweden to see them win a gold medal for the first time in 14 years. And one thing I noticed about the Swedes this year, they looked a lot more dominant than they have in past years. They've had a number of years where they've been really, really good, where they're able to win multiple games in the round robin and move on and work their way up, but they get to the gold medal game and they just fall apart. This time they really held themselves together, and something that I noticed about this Swedish team this year that I found quite impressive was I noticed that they were a lot more physical. And that's something that that's something that honestly has kind of frustrated me as a Vancouver Canucks fan, is that over the years, our team has basically been the NHL's Team Sweden, where they have lots of Swedish skill, but they, in my opinion anyway, lack that North American grit that you need to get through the playoffs and win championships and win Stanley Cups. Like, that's one thing about the Florida Panthers. They have lots of Canadian players, lots of American players that are gritty. They're skilled but gritty, and you need that grit to get through the playoffs. And I believe that's a big part of why the Florida Panthers have been able to win the Stanley Cup for the past 2 years. And of course, let's not forget that amazing goaltender of theirs, Sergei Bobrovsky. But yeah, I mean, that's something that's kind of been a nitpick of mine as a Canucks fan over the years, is that they've had a lot of Swedish players that are extremely skilled, and they're used to playing on a bigger ice surface overseas than we have here in North America. And then we play a grittier style game here in North America, and then our team's full of mostly skilled guys that don't do a lot of hitting. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's just what I have observed over the years. So it was actually kind of, in my opinion, a little bit ironic, but also extremely impressive to see a Swedish team that is both skilled and physical. So I got to give credit where it's due. And the Swedes did a great job this year. If you're a Swedish hockey fan, you should be so proud of your country, man. They beat a very, very good Czech team. That's for sure. But I'm not going to lie. I mean, I was really rooting for the Czechs. I mean, they've had our number here in Canada for the past 3 straight years. I was hoping that this would, if they've beaten us 3 times in a row, I mean, if you could beat Canada that many times in a row, I think you deserve to win a gold medal. That's gold medal worthy, in my opinion. But, as I say, I mean, they only played for basically the last 3 minutes of the hockey game, in my opinion, in the gold medal game this year. So that was a little bit disappointing. But on the flip side, I was very happy, and I'm still very happy for Sweden. Congratulations to them. They played a great tournament. They were great from the moment the tournament started. They did not have the struggles that Canada seemed to have at times with discipline, or letting a country like Latvia get them to overtime that they should have no problem defeating, in my opinion. Sweden didn't have those problems. They went in and they played really, really well all tournament long, and they won the gold medal to cap it off. So, I mean, at least Canada finally won a medal. That's one thing. That for me is probably the biggest takeaway I have for Team Canada this year. They finally got a medal. I'll take a bronze medal over nothing. I was so happy to see Canada pull that off. And in terms of the gold medal game, honestly, I was rooting for the Czechs because they had the longer gold medal drought than Sweden. But as I say that, I am extremely happy for the Swedes. They played a great tournament this year, and this is the best Swedish team that I have seen at the World Juniors since their last win in 2012, for obvious reasons. But anyway, that's going to be it for my little 3-part mini-series talking about the World Juniors this year. Did you enjoy me doing these videos? If you're a regular viewer of mine, let me know. And besides that, hopefully I'll have a new video up for you guys sooner rather than later. But on that note, folks, take care, and as always, bye for now.